everyone. This is my last installment of my Colorado journaling process, and I'm doing a one-page spread today, and I am doing one photo as well, and this is just a photo representing our last day and our travel home. So it is going to be a picture of my mom, my dad, and my daughter with the cart that is taking the luggage down to the elevator. So I'm just gessoing this left-hand page, and I'm going to use two Mr. Huey inks, one in the first kiss and the other one in a blue color that I think, hopefully you got to see that. I was a little fast and I don't know if it was quite in focus. If you guys need to know the name and it didn't show very well, please let me know in the comments below and I'll get that for you. But otherwise, it's just a little blue color, and neither of these have any shine to them, so I'm just doing a packaging technique where I spray on a package, I kind of mush them around, and then I smush them on the page. This color I wanted a little bit more wet, so I'm adding water to it, and then I'm just going to smush it down just how I like it, and then I'm going to use my heat gun, sorry about the camera shake, my heat gun to dry this up a little bit. And I'm just kind of moving the page around and using the heat gun to kind of move the spots around, and then I'm ultimately going to use this paper towel, which blots it up a little bit and makes it just a little bit lighter. And I probably should have done something similar with the blue, but it's okay. It will end up getting covered up mostly. So this is a photo, like I said, of my mom, my dad, and my daughter with the cart, or on the cart. My daughter's on the cart. She looks like she's in a cage. It's kind of hard to see from this little video, or the little photo, I'm sorry. But she is on that cart with a stuffed animal, and it looks like her and the stuffed animal are looking out the bars of a cage. So I thought that was kind of a cute picture. I'm going to mount this picture on top of this pink cardstock and then trim that out. And then before I do that, I'm going to also add in some other strips of paper just to kind of pop it off the page, because I didn't want it to be too plain looking. And then I'm just going to trim all of this out with my scissors. And then that's going to go in the kind of upper left. I'm going to add another little strip of paper there, which I think mostly gets covered up. I'm going to cut out some of these. I'm going to mount this on this floral, which is one of my favorite paper from the collection. I didn't use a lot of it, probably because I was trying to hoard it for God knows what reason. But I really, really like this floral pattern, and I didn't use a lot of it because I just didn't want to use it up apparently. Now I'm going to take the chevron piece and I'm going to trim out two pieces, or one long strip, and then two pieces, and I'm only going to end up using the longer of the pieces, and I'm going to trim the other piece down shorter, and I'll show that in just a minute. So here I'm just trimming it out and making it kind of in an arrow shape like I've done on some other pages, and I'm going to make it a little bit shorter, and I'm going to end up using it kind of pointing down towards where the journaling is going to be. And like I said, this one I'm going to trim down. I think I'm going to end up using it next to the other one, but actually I'm going to change it up a bit, and you'll see how I'm going to use this to represent the date of this page. So I'm going to futz around with this just a little bit, and ultimately I'm going to not put that second one there. I'm drinking some coffee apparently, and I'm going to glue that strip down. Again, it's kind of pointing towards the journaling that I'm going to have below. Now I am going to take this die cut, which has a little caravan, kind of a car with a car with a little caravan, kind of like camper on it. And although we did not have a camper, which would be so cool if we had a camper like that, it did represent kind of the trip or journey home. That would be really cool though, to have a little trailer like that. I would absolutely love a little camper trailer like that. Anyway. Back to the page. I added down that camera, and this is where I'm going to trim this little strip down, and then I'm going to add the date on the strip, and I thought this was a perfect way to put the date on the page. I'm just going to use this stamp that I got from the Target Dollar Spot and use some VersaFine ink and just ink that up. And then I thought it looked a little plain, so I'm going to end up inking the edges of the arrow a bit just to make it pop off the page just a little bit more. And I'm just taking that VersaFine ink pad and just kind of dirtying up the edges again just to make it pop. I'll add that down, and then that part of the page is pretty much done as far as the cluster is going. And I am going to use these Tim Holtz little tiny letter stickers that I've used in other parts of the page. I'm going to say "on our way home" and spell that out. And then next I am going to put down this little caravan, and sorry I'm off camera a little bit. It will come up a little bit on the frame here in a second, but I apologize that I am a little bit down low. I'm going to trim this piece of pink paper out, which is just a little strip from the paper pad, and I'm going to kind of use this to anchor the car so it doesn't look like it's driving in midair, and it looks like it kind of has a road, if you will, underneath it. And I'm just going to glue that little car and trailer down right there, and then I'm going to journal here in the middle, but I didn't want to journal directly on the paint, so I'm going to pull one of these cut aparts off the 6x6 pad, and I'm going to use this to do my journaling. I'm going to trace around it with a black marker and then just do my journaling with a black marker, and that's pretty much going to finish off this page. This one was a pretty quickie. I only had this one single page and not a lot of detail. If you have any questions about anything I did on this layout, just let me know in the comments below. If you are not a subscriber already, please subscribe to my channel, and if you like the video, I always love when you can give me a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot and it shows me that you're interested in these kind of videos. So I guess that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for some close-ups of the layout and a couple pictures at the very end that show a little bit more of the detail. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye-bye.